Og det Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to what promises to be a fascinating fixture here at Reading Rugby Football Club in beautiful sunny Berkshire this morning. It's Reading Bluecoat up against Shiplake College, the traditional opening fixture for these two sides. Shiplake College looking for their first win in this fixture since 2017, as Reading Bluecoat look to take the field. In the navy and yellow, Shiplake College from Henley will be in the maroon and white. Our referee today is Crispin Davis, and we've got two fantastic looking sides to present for you today. You can hear the shouts and cheers from Shiplake College, really fired up for this fixture. From Henley upon Thames, not far at all away from Reading Bluecoats. It really is a fiery encounter. Up first, Reading Bluecoat side. Josh Benton, Joe Smart and Jack Russian make up the front row. Oliver Matthews and Kian Majaria are the locks. Back row of Alex Lewis, Oliver McMillan. And the captain, James Stewart. Number 9, Alex Gadd. Jack Leffley at 10. Thomas David and George Thomas in the midfield, with Henry Temple, Christian Melhuish and Thomas Day making up the back three. Up next, the side for Shiplake College with their full complement of substitutes. It's Aaron Coleman, Ollie Roulier and Rudy O'Keefe in the front row. Ollie, Denison Pender and Ben Zacharias in lock. First vice captain Dan Henson and Josh Harvey at flanker, with the skipper Brodie Burnett at number 8. Luke Morgan and vice captain as well as Wasps player Will Diver, one to watch out for at 10. Alex Langdon moved from back row this morning with Harry Inch in the centres. And a back three of Sam Edwards, Freddie Stewart, not that one, and Evan Thomas. Reading Bluecoat's second team currently in action across the way. We'll have some substitutes from them coming on at half-time.
Just wait for your guys to get ready.
Before any rugby, we'll come together for a minute's silence as sporting events across the country have done. Of course, in memory of passing of the Queen Elizabeth II.
You ready?
So it's Shiplake College in the red and white, running from left to right in this first half. Reading Bluecoats, the navy and yellow. This will be Reading Bluecoats' first outing of the season. Big games up against the likes of Cranley and St Paul's in their next fixture. Shiplake College already in action this season. Last time out in the Vase Trophy, that national competition. A 10-0 loss to the London Oratory. So they'll be looking for a fight back up against Reading Bluecoat, who last season made it all the way to the Vase semi-final. Fantastic season for them, with over a 70% win rate.
Behind you, yeah?
Reading Bluecoat, right at the start of the season, arguably the favourites here. The 9-5 victory last season. There's also play for as they kick off their campaign at under-18 level this year. Ferocious shot straight from the kickoff.
Back feet, stay.
Excellent aggression. Real signal of intent from Bluecoat.
Tackle!
Dominant carry in response from Shiplake
Outside,
as they play through their forwards.
Use it.
and they'll look to exit. It's hooked high into the air by Luke Morgan, and touch has been found. Taken back into the 22. Unfortunate there. It was a good kick by number 9, Luke Morgan, but now Reading Bluecoat have a great opportunity from just outside the 22. Powerful contact there.
Please, let's come straight into the line.
In the opening. Really bright today, so we're just looking to get our stream back on track. We do apologise.
Come up to the mark.
The sun is shining bright in our direction.
Mark's yours.
I'll run you through it. Line out, taken to the middle, and it's overthrown. And Shiplake have picked it up at the back. It's Will Diver goes driving forward. Shiplake in possession just outside their own 10 metre. They play through the forwards. Dominant carry by the captain, Brodie Burnett, running at number 8 today.
Stay.
And they've gone back onto the short side. Daniel Henson, number 6, takes contact. Still just inside their own 10 metre. Forward carry through the midfield. Number 10. And it's been turned over just inside the 10 metre.
But you're never there.
And it's now Reading Bluecoat possession. They've got a penalty just inside the 10 metre. They look to kick for the corner. Safely finds touch just outside the 5 metre of Shiplake on this right-hand side.
Guys, have we got someone running touch?
It'll be Joe Smart to throw for Reading Bluecoat. They've got possession from this line out. They've gone for a full complement. As you return our picture, you can see full complement in the line. Claimed in the centre. This time no overthrow, and the ball is set. And the ball is at the back within the hands of Joe Smart, and it's rumbling forward.
Penalty advantage.
Penalty advantage for Reading Bluecoat, brought down illegally. There's a second drive on there.
Ball's on the ground.
And that is the opening score, just 2.5 minutes into this fixture for Reading Bluecoat. Well executed maul was brought down illegally, but the ball was recycled through the forward pack once more. And it looks like Joe Smart, the hooker, was the scorer at the back of that. But a really fast start. Reading Bluecoat came with intensity and aggression straight from the kick-off. Shiplake College looked to build, but that turnover, so crucial. So number 12, Henry Temple, who made that turnover on the floor. Really impressive work. And now Reading Bluecoat hold the lead inside 3 minutes. George Thomas will look to add the extras. And a good line, but just wide of the right-hand post. So we'll go into the next 5 minutes of our fixture with Reading Bluecoat 5 points in the lead. Shiplake College will be looking to respond here.
Got a spare ball on the touchline there.
It's been a tough run in this fixture. No win for
you got one.
Shiplake College from 2017, but every new season at schoolboy level can be completely different. It'll be perhaps their star man, Will Diver, to get us underway. Hooked high into the clear skies. Another big contact off the kick-off. This time it's the number 14, Freddie Stewart, to make contact. And goes James Stewart, the captain, picked off the base by the number 9, Alex Gadd.
Back feet, guys, outside now. Unuse it.
Slow ball at the base of the ruck for Bluecoat. And a big fend by the captain, Stewart. They break out of their 22. They come down the short side. Flash across the face. Dummy, and the offload. Looking for Christian Mulhewish. He would have been away there. Good option from number 12, Thomas David. Flashed across the face, but for the first time in this fixture, Shiplake College will have possession inside Reading Bluecoat's half.
me a bit more on the back foot, yeah?
Really fast start there. Some really good defence on the outside channel. Great way to deal with that 2-on-1.
Keep them back, guys. Forward, stay.
Roulier looks for Zacharias, and it's been intercepted at the front of the line. Kept in play excellently well by Gadd. And once again,
It's there,
just outside
guys,
their 22,
use it.
Blue Coat have regathered possession.
That's fine. Back feet move, guys, move.
Line out there, bit of pressure on Gadd. He's tackled from behind the breakdown.
Back feet.
Good counter defensive work from Shiplake. Chipped into the midfield. Excellent turn by Diver. Great work to
You're off your
retain
feet.
possession.
You're off your feet. Let's use it.
Morgan looks for a forward runner. It's number 13. Harry Inch.
And use it.
Forward pack build up on the
Penalty
short side.
offside,
Burnett offload to Stewart. Cuts inside.
Play the advantage.
Patient play from Shiplake College. Tips inside to the skipper Burnett once more. Powerful runner.
We're still playing penalty advantage.
Penalty advantage, says our referee Crispin Davis. Little show and go from Roulier. It's all the way back into the wide channel. Forward by Langdon. He knew he had the advantage.
Number
Will
one.
come back for a penalty midway between the 22
Offside.
and 10 metre line. And Reading Bluecoats half.
Number one offside.
Really patient attacking play to milk the penalty in the ruck. And this will be Shiplake College's
Give them the
best
ball, guys.
opportunity so far. Still inside the 10 minutes and what's been a really fast-paced, thrilling encounter. Reading Bluecoat, of course, yet to play this season. Their first round of their Vase fixture was cancelled, given recent events. Diver will look for the corner and find it just outside the 5 metre.
If you're not competing, guys, make sure he lands before you hit him, yeah?
Really excellent kick there from
Whereabouts
Diver.
are we marked, guys? Can you
Well,
someone stay on the mark for me? So I know.
Under 18 Academy,
Step out, please, one.
only in
Step
year
out.
12.
That's your mark,
Plenty of rugby left to play for Shiplake College. Claimed well in the air, and the maul is formed. It's another driving maul, much
Seven's
like Reading
good.
Bluecoat had
Seven, you're good.
for their first try, but this time it's excellently repelled.
It's
The
there.
ball is down
Not fast
and
enough.
unavailable.
Taken in.
Well, that is fantastic
Come
defence from Reading
Taken in.
Bluecoat, who did what Shiplake could not earlier on in this first half. Brought down
That's the
that
mark.
ball legally and turned it
First
over.
scrum, guys. Let's go to the left. Hookers.
Shiplake won't be too concerned. They've shown some real heart in their defence so far. Reading Bluecoat still camped inside their 22.
Keep it square, guys. Nice and steady until the ball's in, please. Yeah. Crouch.
Looks like Thomas
Bind.
will be lining up to clear or carry off this
Sit.
scrum.
Get yourself onside. Scrum up.
Good contest at the set piece. And it's all the way back.
Right.
Charged down excellently just inside the 5 metre. The ball is loose. Finally gathered by James Stewart.
Drop out.
Jack Leffley under a bit of pressure there.
Charge down was over the line. Drop
Excellent
out.
play from Luke Morgan to charge down that kick. It'll be a drop out from behind the dead ball. Quick thinking from David to go quick and regather.
Play.
Excellent
Stay
work
on your
to retain
feet. Leave it
possession on that
alone.
far side.
Leave it alone. No hands.
They go to the short side. And there's the fend from Temple. And away goes Temple. He's put the kick in behind. Pressure on now. It's only Diver back there who's misjudged it. Finally gets a touch off the boot. Great work by Temple.
Initial knock on by 10.
And a knock on is the
Pair
call.
offside.
The ball
You're
was
offside.
knocked on.
No, 10 knocked it
And
on.
a
13 offside.
Shiplake player found himself in front of the ball, so a penalty's been given. Diver, the only man back. And Henley, he's knocked it on there, and then it's off the foot. And Reading Bluecoat have gone kick off the penalty. They look to go to the corner. No one at Shiplake was aware. And they've gone cross field looking for Christian Melhuish, but he can't gather. What a bit of improvisation from Bluecoat. They really are here to entertain this morning.
Scrum down. Red ball.
Really end-to-end stuff so early on in this fixture. Great work from Reading Bluecoat to fashion out that opportunity. Made it all the way into the 22. So close there. Just to Melhuish to score in Reading Bluecoat's second try, but Shiplake College will have this scrum.
Crouch! Just step out of my way. Bind!
Morgan to feed.
Sit!
And it's stable. Once again back to Diver. Looks for touch, but it's been gathered by Day. Day returns the kick. Bounces up just outside the 5 metre. It's back into the hands of Morgan.
Away!
But only as far as
I've got him.
Rushton. Opportunity on this far side. Finally the ball is given. And Reading Bluecoat could be away down this left-hand side. Temple cuts inside once more. Inside the 22 with momentum. It's quick ball for Reading Bluecoat to play with, but the penalty's been given. Offside is the call.
Whoever's got the no number on.
To track back there. He did have an opportunity there. David's had a good game, but some on the sideline not too keen with the decision to take contact there. But they do have a penalty.
Back another yard or so.
From right under the posts. Gad to get us underway.
Got a release.
But that is unfortunate. It was unfortunate from Alex Gadd there, who did not release the ball from the quick tap. They look to go fast through. Thomas David once more. Looks like a really dynamic runner. That is a bit of a let-off for Shiplake College, who've now got another opportunity to clear.
Just hold it steady.
They were unable to in the last phase. It's been really stable in the scrum. Two powerful front rows.
When you're ready, you
working hard.
Crouch.
Shiplake
Bind!
Possibly have the larger pack, but unable to fashion out an advantage at the set piece. Morgan to feed. It's loose at the back. Great work from Gadd to track down his opposite man.
Tackle! Away!
Just inside their 5 metre, it's turnover ball at the base. And Gadd flicks it away. It's on in this wide channel once again. David takes contact.
8-second time you're offside, yeah? Step.
But they are finally over in the corner. Shiplake College unable to clear from that set piece. And Thomas David, who has himself a real knack for taking contact, has gone over in the corner. Once again, there was an overlap on the wide channel, but no one can be too disappointed with your inside centre if they go on to score. Great work by Alex Gadd to force this turnover with pressure on his opposite man. And then it's just quick ball. Little goose step, numbers outside and through 3 men. Thomas David has crashed over for Reading Bluecoat's second try in this first half. Shiplake College have an awful lot of work to do inside this first half. And once again it will be George Thomas to look to add the extras. It's another good strike, but just too low to pierce the uprights, and the score will remain 10-0 to Reading Bluecoat inside the first 15 minutes. Once again, it will be Shiplake College to get us underway through fly half.
The offside is the person with no number on in front of the kicker. And just kept going.
Impact from the kick-off last time. They were camped down in Reading Bluecoats 22. Fantastic play by Temple, got Reading Bluecoat underway.
Knock on.
And this time it's been spilled from kick-off.
Knock on.
Knock on there. Unfortunate from Josh Benton. And now we'll have a scrum for Shiplake College just inside the 10-metre of Reading Bluecoat. Once again, great pressure from the kickoff.
Crouch!
Diver really has the boot under control this afternoon. Once again, it will be Luke Morgan to feed. We've seen some stable scrummaging so far. Once again, there's very little movement. It's picked by the captain, Burnett, but fantastic tackle by Alex Gadd. And the turnover has been affected.
Rolling.
The skipper, Brodie Burnett, has been penalised for rolling on the floor. And what a game young Alex Gadd is having. Forced the turnover right on the 5-metre, pressure on his opposite man. And he's just chopped down the biggest man on the field. Excellent nudge. Once more from Bluecoat. Bit of deja vu for Shiplake College, who once again find themselves inside their 22, facing a powerful and well-drilled Reading Bluecoat side.
Come off.
Once again, Joe Smart will be on the throw.
If that obviously not straight next time, I'll be penalising you, okay? You're sticking it in crooked in the scrum. Straighten it up.
There's plenty of options in that Reading Bluecoat line. Full complement of forwards.
Stay.
Well taken out of the air. Powerful ball drive formed straight away. And
Stay out of there,
rolling on.
there.
It's at the back in the hands of Alex Gadd.
Keep it moving straight. Keep it moving straight. 3 is
good.
Moving. 3 is good.
The ball's been chipped to the back.
3, stay where you are. 3. Stay where you are. 3.
Still going. Backs have come up to join, and finally the ball's been slowed down.
Freeze changed his bind.
Penalty advantage for Reading Bluecoat. It's flicked on by David. Good work in that defence by the number 6, Daniel Henson.
Number 3, coming up the side. I told you to stay where you were, you changed your bind.
Another powerful driving maul. They've crept up from the 22 to just outside the 5. And David dispatches it into this near side.
Take the line. Take the line. They're on the line. Remember, guys, if you're not competing, guys, make sure he hits the ground first, yeah? Make sure there's no blockers in front of the ball catcher.
For Reading Bluecoat. Smart looks for Stewart, the captain, and once again the maul is formed.
And use it!
This time Henley have got bodies behind it. And the ball's gone to ground.
It's a maul. He doesn't have to release.
And Shiplake College have turned it over.
It's a maul, guys, you've taken it in.
Well, the pressure was really on Shiplake there. Already one penalty against them in their maul defence. But this time the ball couldn't be recycled.
You know what I want.
Shiplake College have not out of the woods just yet. It was from a very similar position they conceded their second try. Alex Gadd scampering around. Always looking to challenge his opposite man, Luke Morgan.
Sit!
There's the feed. Turnover at the base of the scrum, and away Gadd will come once more. It's in the hands of David, who chips it through. There's plenty of space for Temple if he can gather. He cuts inside. Chopped down just outside the 5-metre channel. Gadd looks to go to the short side once more. The ball's in behind, swept up by Day. Day beats the first man. Powerful shot from the Shiplake line, but momentum really with Bluecoat now. Flick to the short side once more. Stewart, big fend. But an excellent turnover on the floor. Will put an end to that Reading Bluecoat attack. They had numbers on this right-hand side. They chose to go back to the short side. Big fend from James Stewart to beat his first man, but really crucial turnover.
There's a hint of a couple of people coming into tackles and not really wrapping arms. Just
what a big moment that might be for Shiplake College. Twice they've been in perilous positions, and they've twice repelled Reading Bluecoat.
Yeah, it's penalty.
It'll be Diver to clear Shiplake's lines. Touch found just inside the 10-metre of Shiplake College. Shiplake College, of course, from Henley-on-Thames, which makes this a big derby day. They express on their website they might be slightly smaller than some of their rivals in Oxford and Reading, but but they've managed to replicate some really impressive sporting success in recent years. Successful season last season, winning 8 of their 12 fixtures.
Close it up.
Made it to the 3rd round of the Vase competition they compete in. Against Reading Bluecoat, whose season last year led them all the way to the semi-finals. Stolen by Stewart in the air. He's been excellent at the line out so far. And Bluecoat sense an overlap. It's through the centres once more. Excellent step inside by Thomas.
Get off in 12! Penalty advantage.
Bit of hands in the ruck there,
Second
leaves a penalty advantage Bluecoat's way. And another penalty conceded inside the 22 by Shiplake College.
Hold it.
David looked to
same as your scrum half, you just tapped it on your foot.
He's really keen to get the game underway so far.
Scrum.
He's been really aggressive in contact.
Got to release the ball.
Got a feel for Christian Melhuish.
No, you just tapped it on your foot with your hand still on the ball.
He could have a run at the Shiplake College line there, but good footwork by Thomas. And they've gone for the scrum this time. No release on the floor by Shiplake.
Yes, exactly the same one. Crouch!
Turnover for Shiplake College. Unfortunate from George Thomas, but they've gone for the scrum.
Leave it alone, flanker.
This time it is at the back for
same scrum.
Morgan,
same scrum.
Before he could flick that ball away. Bluecoat just turning up the heat at the scrum.
Same scrum, guys.
It was really stable for the first few contests, but of course that last scrum that was turned over. This time Benton and Rushton do get the shove on in the front row. Coleman and O'Keefe
Crouch!
in the front row for Shiplake College.
Binds!
Under a bit of pressure now.
Sits!
Morgan to feed once more.
3, change of angle.
Too much back and forward for referee Chris Davis, and
you turned in. Yep.
Bit of a let off for Shiplake College there.
No, you've got to shove on.
Under a bit of pressure from the scrum, early engagement.
And he's also not allowing that he's dropping his elbow to stop the bind.
This time Diver has opted to use the boot.
3 in the side.
It's hooked wide, touch just found by Will Diver, the Wasps representative. Really excellent kick there. All the way up to halfway. Five-man line out is called for Ollie Roulier to throw into.
My mark.
They've got some good options in that.
Part of your problem is you're stopping him getting a decent bind by dropping your elbow, and then he has nowhere to go. So give him the bind, then he'll be higher and you come in straight.
Pack.
No, they're making the line, you come up to them. Bring it up a bit. That's it.
Denson Pender also in there. And they go short, flicked back inside, an excellently executed move.
He's
turned over at the ruck.
He won it. Clean win.
Once more by Shiplake after that disruption. And away goes the captain.
Out of the side. 5 in the side.
In from the side.
Never got to your side of the ball. 5. Yeah, you've got to get away, and you've got to come back in your own side.
And Will Dive will have another opportunity to drive Shiplake College downfield. This time, it doesn't find touch. Day just about gathers the possession. Diver makes up for his error, putting in a good tackle just outside of the 5 metre for Bluecoat.
5, you're in front of me.
And offside is the call, a let off for Bluecoat.
Okay, I'll have a look.
And Thomas David,
okay, if he's got his hands on the ball,
so far for Bluecoat, will have the opportunity to clear.
Okay, I'll have a look.
Really is some end-to-end stuff this afternoon. So far, Shiplake College unable to execute from inside the red zone, and the bounce of that kick is fortunate for Thomas David, just eluding Evan Thomas, trying to track possession for Shiplake.
Nothing quick now.
From their 5 metre.
Right there.
Reading Bluecoat have climbed all the way up to 10 metres into Shiplake College's half. The line-out's been really successful so far. James Stewart has marshalled that area well. They've got good options, like of Oliver Matthews. Once again, Joe Smart will get us underway. And it's into the hands of McMillan. Flicks the back once more. They look to go wide. They fashioned an overlap, but it's been spilled by Temple, who had Day outside him as well. Okay. No advantage from that knock-on.
Take the first one, guys.
Shiplake
Take the first one,
line
then the
speed
second
from
one.
Shiplake, who've climbed all the way up outside of their half, but really was an opportunity. The overlap was on. Great dart by Jack Lefty. Really impressive attacking play, the way that Thomas David at 12 and Jack Lefty at 10 are interchanging attacking moves. Reading Bluecoat scrum has been on top for the last few minutes. We'll see how Shiplake College can respond. And it's been stolen by Joe Smart. Excellent work at hooker, and Stewart's picked from the base. It's still alive into the hands of Temple. Temple, who breaks outside line. It's back inside to Gadd. Fantastic last-ditch tackle, but offloaded off the floor once more. Momentum still with Bluecoat as they crash into the 22. McMillan. Excellent shot in that defensive line. Quick ball at the base of the ruck once more. Flicked by Leftley. Thomas. Excellent tackle on.
Pass, it's fine.
Hewish attempted offload has gone awry. And that's an excellent kick. But Day keeps it in play. And back come Bluecoat. Once more through Thomas Day. Excellent spin inside to beat his first man. And chip through. The chase is on. There's plenty of Bluecoat players herring after that one. And a big shot by Thomas Day.
Side entry. You ducked into it and you went underneath you.
And a penalty will be given. Well, this was one hell of a collision.
Side entry. Coming round the edge.
No high tackle given as Freddie Stewart slid underneath him.
He never got his head.
Penalty for him for the side. And Diver will clear. Not the distance that Will Diver knows he can manage, but it will be Shiplake College possession. Still inside their half. Likely still looking to exit. Or looking to free up the likes of Samuel Edwards in that wide channel, who's not had nearly enough of the ball for Shiplake College's liking so far. They're number 11 on that far side.
From my point of view, here, not up here.
Roulier to get us underway once more. And this time it's into the hands of Ben Zacharias.
Tackle!
Tackle is the call, so the ball's released. It's in the hands of Rudy O'Keefe, and out the back for Morgan to play with. Diver looks to clear, but it's charged down excellently well by McMillan. Diver's picked it up, but McMillan makes the tackle once more. Great play by the Bluecoat flanker.
Use it! Penalty advantage offside.
Pick from the base. Shiplake look to build an opportunity to clear. Now the call comes in by Luke Morgan. Goes to the box.
Number 2.
On-rushing Bluecoat defenders, but they're slightly too keen at the base of that.
Captain.
Ruck offside is the call.
Captain.
Another opportunity for Will Diver to clear his lines.
Whenever they get the ball, we're starting to get loads of infringements around the edges of these rucks and moors. Yeah, I've got 2 offside, I've got people coming in the side, various offences that are trying to kill their ball. They've got to have better discipline for me. Change the behaviour, please.
It's a great box exit by Luke Morgan.
Let's,
Time is off. There's an injured player behind the try line for Shiplake College.
What's happened?
Can go Shiplake College to reassess.
I was going to say, this seems to have happened.
First half an hour of this fixture.
Oh, right,
really intense, really aggressive, really passionate rugby so far. Reading Bluecoat,
quite a hard tackle.
10 points to the good.
I thought it hit here. Right, okay. We need to look after
Bluecoat looking to build off that really impressive season they had last year with their 70% win rate, which is really high at the incredibly competitive schoolboy level. Made it all the way to the vast semi-final. Great achievement for head coach Toby Seward and his side. Plenty of new faces
No,
in the lineup this season.
Yeah. Not got quite the same. Yeah.
Just a player down outside the field of play. So a moment for the players to catch their breath in what's been a relentless first half of rugby. Real end-to-end stuff. Reading Bluecoat have carved out some excellent opportunities. 2 tries so far. First in the opening 3 minutes from a driving maul. The second, some excellent play by Alex Gadd, who's had a really great first half, putting pressure on a Henley scrum in the 5 metre, forcing a turnover, and Thomas David crashing over this far left-hand side.
No, that's really good.
There's a good crowd out today here at Reading Rugby Club. Great facilities and beautiful weather.
Yeah.
Everything you need for a thrilling day of rugby. Reading Bluecoat's second team in action up against Shiplake College's second team as well.
Okay.
That's why no subs have been named for Reading. We will be seeing some new faces. Number 9, Lucas Dance, has been highlighted as a potential substitute at half-time by head coach Toby Seward. One to watch out for. Currently running things for their second team, just across the way. Great buzz in the air here as Reading Bluecoat look ahead for their long season they've got upcoming. St Paul's School up next.
5 minutes.
Daily Mail Trophy.
Cranley
then.
if he's able to get up.
Gordons are on the fixture list. RGS High Wycombe. Some really impressive rugbying institutions that they've got to face in the coming weeks.
Unless you have 2 twos on. Just guys, as you come into a challenge, let's say make sure we're staying on our feet. We've got quite a number of people dropping, trying to play the ball, but not then getting off, so slowing their ball down. Okay, I've already had a word with your captain about players, inside up there, offside up here around the ruck fringe.
Consider some changes.
Get that discipline sorted, yeah. 5 minutes.
Looks like Josh Benton has left the field of play as well. Discussions between our referee Crispin Davis and Captain Brady Burnett about how to proceed. Can confirm that Josh Benton's left the field of play. We'll get you those substitutions as soon as we can see which of the many substitutions for Shiplake College have come on. Arguably one of Henry Wallace or Michael Atkin on at the front row. They've got Ben Brooks and Daniel Coles also there, waiting for their chance to shine. It will be Shiplake College to get us underway from the penalty. They'll likely look to kick for touch, as Will Diver has been doing all afternoon. Five minutes left to go in this first half, 35-minute half this afternoon. Shiplake College just discussing some changes. There we are, still a player down, just off the field of play. So we apologise for our short delay. Action will be underway as soon as they can sort a mode of transport to remove the injured player. Reading Rugby Club have the resources to do so. Well, these 2 great schools do have a impressive history when it comes to sport. Shiplake College very proud of their rugby programme. They've got players competing for the likes of Wasps, Worcester, Bath, London Irish in the Aviva Premiership. Players across the England age groups from 16 to under 20, England Sevens players, even some Fijian under 20s, highlighting that link they have with their alumni Chris Cracknell, former England international and coach of Fijian Sevens team at the 2016 Olympics. Since then, of course, they now compete for the Cracknell Cup, an excellent competition across the age groups in Berkshire. Reading Bluecoat have plenty of history when it comes to rugby alumni as well. Likes of Abby Dow, currently competing for Wasps in England. Paul Burnell, another former Bluecoat. Of course, 53 caps for Scotland across the 1990s, and a British and Irish Lion, no less. So some real quality up and down the ranks here in this fixture. Last season, a 9-5 victory for Reading Bluecoat. A really tight affair for that slightly larger 36 points scored by Reading Bluecoat the season before. Then we had a prolonged break from schoolboy rugby. Couldn't tell you why. We'd rather not think about those dark times where we missed out on fantastic sporting occasions like this. All the way back to 2017, the last time Shiplake College were victorious in this fixture. It was a tight 17-10 scoreline then as well. The players look to keep warm here today with NextGen 15. NextGen, of course, bringing you all of the coverage of schoolboy rugby across the United Kingdom. It's a really great time to be a under-18s player in this country. We've seen the quality of schoolboy rugby in places like Australia and South Africa, New Zealand, how seriously it's taken, how big the crowds can get. Well, that's what we're looking to implement with the help of NextGen 15 here in the UK. We've still got big tournaments coming up this season. The Rugby Championship, the likes of Clifton, Millfield and Kirkham all up in action. There's games on all the time. If you're not following NextGen 15 on Instagram, you really should be, to catch all the live action from various sporting fixtures across the schoolboy calendar. St Joseph's College Festival coming up only in a few weeks' time. St Joseph's College, of course, my old stomping ground with a new coaching staff ahead of that tournament. Fantastic game on NextGen. Northampton School for Boys, NSB up against Ipswich School. It was an incredible fixture. We've got great rugby coming up in the next week. Clifton versus Kirkham next Thursday, which will be on NextGen. Well, for all you folks back home, they're looking for a way to currently move the injured player. That's what this delay is about. Looking to find some resources in order to move the injured man. So until then, we'll be back very shortly when the game is about to kick off once more. Apologies for the delay, 5 minutes left to half, 10 points. Reading Bluecoat are to the good, and we'll be back very shortly as soon as the game.
man out there. No, he's not actually. Millie and Toby are here. They're watching this? Yeah, he's back at the house. Yeah, yeah. Why are you doing that? Get the air out. Yeah, you're coming over, aren't you? Yeah. Fucking smash out. I'm not going to see the second half because we've got to go to work, but see you later, bro. Best of luck.
Yeah.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I do hope you're still with us. Sorry for that slight delay in our fixture here. It's still Reading Bluecoat up against Shiplake College. I'll run you through everything that's occurred in the last 20 minutes or so. So, there was an injured player in the in-goal area. It was unfortunately the number 15, Evan Thomas, who's had to leave the field. He was eventually moved upon proper consultation. And half-time was called with only 5 minutes left to go in the half. Reading Bluecoat lead 10 points to 0. And we'll get you those replacements as soon as we have them in sight. Well, the game will shortly get underway as the players are getting warmed up once more, just to make sure no more muscular injuries following that short break.
1 minute.
And it'll be Shiplake College to get us underway with the boots.
Yeah, they kicked off.
Two changes for the Reading Bluecoat side. Number 19, Lucas Dance, will be coming on at scrum half. Number 17, Lucas Dance, will be coming on at scrum half.
Okay.
Number 17, Lucas Dance, is on the field at scrum half. And number 19, Will Price, is also entering the fray. Number 13, Will Price, is also entering the fray. So I was just getting those numbers fed live to me by Toby Seward, head coach. So that's Lucas Dance and Will Price both returning to the field of play following their exploits with the second team.
Ready?
And it will be Shiplake College to get us underway once more. 35 minutes left to play. Excellent kickoff, just short of the 10 metres. It's been filled by number 1, Benton. And away Shiplake College will go.
He's fine.
No advantage from the knock-on following an infringement at the ruck.
Here's the mark, guys.
It'll be Shiplake College to get us underway with a scrum just on the 10 metres.
Crouch.
So number 19, Will Price, is on at centre.
Sit.
There's number 17, Lucas Dance. Next to his opposite man, Luke Morgan, who feeds the scrum. Turned over from the scrum by Bluecoat. Dance went darting down that far side. His chip ahead, looking to exploit the space in behind. Will Diver has gone straight out. Just fell out the side there. Quick thinking by the new man, Lucas Dance. But
Let's go, guys.
His kick straight out.
Down there.
So line out, back on the halfway. And it'll be Shiplake College possession.
Ready, go, move on. Brad, I need this to speed up. Come on. Into the middle. Into the middle. Come on to the mark.
Well,
Mark's
it's still Ollie
they're standing on there,
Roulier with the throw.
Up.
Really impressive Bluecoat line out so far. They've disrupted on a number of occasions.
Hey!
Up goes one of Shiplake substitutes, turned over, spilled at the base, and McMillan goes away with it. Big fend on Roulier, eventually brought down by the hooker.
Stay.
And Bluecoat have possession just outside the 10 metre. Powerful running once again
Tackle!
by Thomas David.
Thank you.
Good counter-ruck by Shiplake, slow ball for Bluecoat. Tipped wide, and away goes David once more. Short side, away goes Malhewish. Malhewish on the run.
Backwards. Passes
brought down just outside the 22, gathered up
10
by Temple. Good carry there by number 5.
Go away, 3 leave it.
Back into the hands of Leftley. There's space in this wide channel. Stewart steps inside, excellent tackle. Excellent offload once more by Alex Lewis. And away go, Reading Bluecoat once more. And it's an excellent line. Following a fantastic offload, it's Jack Rushton, the front row, who goes darting down the right-hand side. Really excellent try. Great flowing move. James Stewart got caught up in contact, but he still managed to get that offload away. Next it was Alex Lewis with a dangerous ball out the back.
You kick this one.
So he flicks it off the base. This offload there, excellent work. Rushton shows and goes. Beats Freddie Stewart on that wide channel. Beyond rushing Luke Morgan can't bring him down. And that's exactly the start to this second half that Reading Bluecoat would have been after. Another man who's already got himself on the score sheet today, Thomas David, the scorer of Reading Bluecoat's second try, will look to add the extras from just under the post. Simple stuff, powerful inside centre, and it'll be 17-0 for Reading Bluecoat. Shiplake College following that long break. They've got an awful lot to do with half an hour left to play here at Reading Rugby Football Club in beautiful sunny Berkshire.
There's one there. Are we?
It'll be Diver to get us underway. He's been excellent off the boot so far. The Wasps Academy player.
Going behind you, 10.
And it'll be Shiplake College who are in need of a response. Kick central and deep onto the 22. Stewart. Lovely ball by Stewart, looking for an overlap, but it's been fumbled only backwards, and straight away Reading Bluecoat look to exploit the space on the outside. There's the substitutes. Will Price, who's on at centre. Price, excellent shot
Good
there
tackle
by the skipper.
Tackle was good.
Brodie Burnett.
Penalty advantage, I've got him.
Slow ball at the breakdown.
3 straight off your feet.
But a penalty. Rudy O'Keefe penalised for going off his feet. How about this for a shot by Brodie Burnett, really leading from the front from that penalty. Thomas David hooked it high and wide, all the way up to just inside Shiplake College's 10 metre. It'll be Joe Smart still with us on the field to get us underway. Joe Smart's been good from the line out so far, as have Reading Bluecoat. They've got great height in there. They look for Rushton at the back. They play away from this line out. Great flicked hands onto Mojaria. And they've gone to the short side. Once again, it's Rushton. Shows and goes once more, breaks the first contact. Looks to get an offload away, but it's been slapped down by Diver.
Ball's gone forwards.
And in his attempt to gather, Henry Temple has knocked it on.
Not from my angle.
Rewind was the call. Come back to the short sign, and Jack Rushton, who's such a dynamic front row player. No one in the front row should be attempting offloads like that anyway, in my opinion. Slapped down by Temple and attempt together. Bit of update for you on the other game, of course. It's Reading Bluecoat's second team in action. They are comfortably winning that fixture, were the reports I gathered during the break. But here in our main action today, Henley College have a scrum just inside the 5 metre. They've managed to flick it away. And Diver looks to take contact just inside the 22 now. Morgan through the captain Burnett. Looks to be an overlap on that far side. Shiplake College cut back inside, still with possession just inside the 22.
Move!
Diver finds a forward runner.
Tackler
offside, the call.
Never move.
And a soft escape for Shiplake College.
That's it. Let him run. That's good.
Tapped quickly by Diver once more. Powerful, aggressive running, but he's chopped down by Temple. And that turnover on the floor by Jack Rushton once again.
Let go of the ball.
10 more metres following some dissensive conversation.
Keep the ball up when you've been penalised, please.
Jack Rushton has been absolutely everywhere in this second half. The try scorer, the dynamic runner, and now crucial turnover inside Shiplake College's half. Nudged into the corner by Thomas David. And Reading Bluecoats have another opportunity to extend their advantage. They've already scored from driving more once today.
That's them, yeah.
Smart with the throw. Looks to pick out McMillan. Clean ball. And away go Bluecoat. Ball's at the back. Ball is available
don't
for
change your mind,
Lucas
5.
Dance to use, but
8's good. 8 was on
still
the
they
back.
go rumbling
It's
on.
there. It's there, I can see it.
The ball is in the hands of a
No, he's fine. He doesn't have
Reading
to move.
Bluecoat player, but
He doesn't have to move.
Jack
It was a
Rushing
maul.
can't scoop it out of
It's a
that
scrum.
breakdown. And the maul has been defended
good.
well. Reading Bluecoat had the opportunity to get the ball away there. Decided to settle in to the maul, but good defence from Shiplake College, and now have another opportunity to clear their lines. Shiplake already lost their first game of the season in the first round of the Vase against London Oratory, who they'll play again in a couple of weeks.
Bind.
They've got 3 tries.
That's okay. We'll play that.
To counter with if they hope to get anything from this game. Diver, short offload into the midfield.
Tackle away. No, not now. 13.
Ben Brooks, Daniel Cole, who's come onto the field. Powerful shot in the defensive line on.
Yeah, you lost it. You've lost it.
Still Henley College possession.
Advantage.
This time they look to Keir.
Yeah. 2 offside. Captain.
And it is a fantastic clearance by
Captain.
Will Diver, but a penalty is given offside. Joe Smart offside in his attempted charge down.
People in the centres, a yard, 2 yards offside.
Our referee Crispin Davis just having a word with the captain James Stewart about the penalty count.
Yeah, just a second. On me.
Too many offsides is the message that James Stewart will filter back into the rest of his side.
I just need an extra step,
And
guys.
Will Diver has an opportunity to clear once more
good, Captain.
from just inside Shiplake College's 22. They've done well to repel this impressive Reading Bluecoat attack so far. And they've climbed up to the halfway. And it'll be Shiplake College possession, side from Henley upon Thames.
You stopped his run. You did enough to make a difference. Step in. That's the mark.
Ollie Roulier will get us underway once more.
Let's go.
They've gone short.
Not 5.
But unfortunately that line-out throw did not reach the 5-metre mark, which it must do. Good option, but you see Rudy O'Keefe's foot just over the line. Takes it in front of the 5. So it'll be a scrum on the 15 for Reading Bluecoat. And another opportunity for them to attack from the set piece. Lucas starts his first feed of the afternoon.
Crouch!
Reading Bluecoat's scrum at stages in that first half did get on top of Shiplake College.
Get off him, scrum half. Get off him, scrum half.
That's an excellent drive. Dance gets it away. Leftly. Loose pass, but it does find Christian Melhuish, who beats the first tackle. Looks to spread it wide, but Day can't collect cleanly. And it's been locked on. Unfortunate play there from Reading Bluecoat. They seem to perhaps rush things. There was space on that far side for Thomas Day to work his way into, but just knocked on the floor.
Give yourself a bit of space from the scrum so you can actually put it in down the line of the legs rather than being all cramped up.
College have climbed up to the 10-metre and they will have possession. It's powerful. Reading Bluecoat scrum with Jack Rushton at the head. Tight head position today.
Crouch! Bind! Sit!
Luke Morgan to feed once more.
That's better. And use it. Sold!
Picked up at the base by the captain. Flicked out the back into the hands of Diver. Big Fen beats 2 men before he collides with Thomas David.
He's on the neck.
Penalty advantage given.
Penalty advantage.
And this free ball for Shiplake to play for. They go back along the short side. Excellent offload flicked into Roulier. Good positive contact from him. Picked up at the base, but shotted back by Oliver Matthews. Great defensive work. Picked up once more.
That's
Makes plenty of ground.
Side entry for...
Another penalty advantage for Shiplake College. Interception.
Number 4.
Plucked out of the air by Joe Smart, but
Off you go.
penalty advantage, and a yellow card's been shown. It's Oliver Matthews, the number 4, whose big tackle has been penalised. So Reading Bluecoat have gone down to 14, and this could be Shiplake College's opportunity. They've still got plenty of time in this fixture to gather some momentum.
Guys,
And down
Captain,
to 14,
come here.
Will Diver decides he'd rather get Shiplake College on the score sheet. It's a close game last season. 9 points to 5, Reading Bluecoat took it away. And this time, 17 points to the good, sit Reading Bluecoat. Now down to 14 men. Will Diver, who's been excellent off the boot all game, has the opportunity to get Shiplake College on the score sheet. Diver. He's got the distance. Off the bar. Great line off that kick. But it's clashed off the bar and been gathered. It was gathered by a Reading Bluecoat man, but once booted, the kick change was offside, so the penalty will come all the way back to in line with where the kick took place. It was an excellent clearance kick all the way to the touchline, but
all in front of the kicker.
Penalty conceded due to the outside backs being offside, something that James Stewart was asked by the referee to discuss with his men. Already down to 14. It looks like Henson will tap and go. But just as
you have to release the ball.
Alex Gadd was criticised for in the first half. Sorry, Luke Morgan was criticised for in the first half. That kick did not make
you can't just tap it against your foot. It must
clear air between hand when it was tapped. See, this is an excellent kick, but the outside runners, it's McMillan who's penalised for being offside. But then from the penalty, it was tapped out of the hand of Henson, not to the referee's liking. So a scrum will go Reading Bluecoat's way. That really is a let-off for them. You imagine Thomas David will be there to clear if they can secure this ball.
Get off him. That's okay.
It's passed right to the feet of David. He's done excellently well to touch and gather that. Hooked it high into the sunny Berkshire skies. And it's been gathered by David. That ball was allowed to bounce.
Back feet.
And now Reading Bluecoat go on the short side through McMillan, tussling with Roulier.
Move, feet.
Dance. Through to forward runners once more. This time it's Benton.
Yeah, you had your hands on.
Ball's loose at the back, gathered up by Stewart. And the penalty once again
you're in front.
Goes
unlucky.
Shiplake College's way.
Offside.
This time hands in the ruck. Stewart did gather and look to get it away, but once again another opportunity for Shiplake College. Reading Bluecoat still down to 14 men, and this time they go for the corner.
No, you're going knocked it on.
Well from the set
number 8
piece so
picks it
far
up and
today.
in front of the knock on. That's offside. No, you were in the act of passing. You were moving your body to pass.
For Shiplake College. So unlucky not to be on the score sheet following Diver's effort at the post. Just clipped the crossbar. They then won a penalty, wasted that opportunity with a improper tap penalty. Perhaps is their best opportunity of the game. And the ball is in the hands of Brodie Burnett, the captain. Roulier has broken.
He's fine, it's good counter.
Rushton goes in for the counter drive,
yes,
but it's still Shiplake College possession. It's been turned over by Stewart following that impressive counter ruck.
Not now, off your feet.
And Reading Bluecoat have once again stolen back possession. Oh, attempted clearance by David. Fortunate that Samuel Edwards couldn't gather. So that kick was straight into the arms of the far winger for Shiplake College. Unfortunate just to go loose there. Plenty of Reading Bluecoat players in support. Well, that is the story of Shiplake College's game so far. They've had plenty of visits into the red zone, and they've just been able to convert. They've been unable to convert.
Wait, which one?
Substitute being made.
What do you mean?
Number 12, Alex Landon, is on for Samuel Edwards.
As I said, I didn't see it that time. Crouch!
Alex Langdon now
Bind!
on that far wing.
Sit!
Interesting for Shiplake's changes.
Hold!
Rudy O'Keefe no longer involved in the scrum, now playing in the back line. Flicked out the back there really well by Reading Bluecoat. And this is excellent footwork to break away. Reading Bluecoat sense a bit of momentum now.
Stay!
It's fantastic work by the substitute Lucas Dance to make some great meters.
Move, tackler!
With a really powerful carry. They
Keep
pick from the
moving
base
back.
once more. Stewart's
Get
there in
out.
support.
Penalty advantage.
Penalty advantage for Reading Bluecoat.
Penalty advantage.
Once again, this time McMillan picks, slammed into the hands of the supporting back line,
I need the man
but
to move quicker, please.
Lucas Dance can't gather. Penalty advantage for hands in the ruck there. It was Christian Melhuish who
Penalty.
made some really great meters.
Penalty.
Thomas David looks keen to use the boot once more. Hoof downfield once again.
Hang on.
And it just makes
About
touch.
30 seconds.
Reading Bluecoat possession just outside of Shiplake College's 22. Substitute being made.
Go, guys.
Josh Day has left the field. 15, and George Thomas is back on at fullback. George Thomas, who was replaced by Will Price at half-time.
6, step in, please. Step in. Blue.
Now running at
Blue,
fullback.
step in.
But it'll be Reading Bluecoat's dominant forward pack to get us underway.
Stay.
Into the hands of Majaria. Leftley. A little bit of a step flicked out. David tip pass onto the new man Price. Great offload. Great work to keep the ball alive. Temple can't gather. It's been spilled into touch.
Got a choice, guys. Captain. Captain, choice, line out to a scrum.
Well, it was good work from Price to keep the ball alive. And that last pass from the reintroduced George Thomas. Just too much for Henry Temple to gather. Al-Qadad also back onto the field.
Yeah, you can do, yeah. Simbing, come back on.
Oliver Matthews has returned to the game following his yellow card. Shiplake College unfortunate not to convert in that time.
4, it's all about discipline, yeah? Step out. Crouch! Bind! Up. You're not in.
Shiplake College do have
This is
possession
mine,
from
guys.
this scrum following that
Proper
lock
with that,
on
right?
by Henry Temple. Luke Morgan to feed the scrum once more.
Crouch!
Referee
Bind!
Crispin Davis just
Sit!
unhappy with Russian's positioning. Stable scrum
Hold!
picked up at the base by Brodie Burnett. McMillan goes for the turnover, and he has affected it.
You're rolling to protect the ball.
Great work by Oliver McMillan. Really good work by McMillan to affect that turnover. And that was a fantastic kick by Thomas David to just find touch. Reading Bluecoat now found themselves right on the 5 metre.
It's your mark, guys. Stay on your side of the line.
Back to their full complement of players. This powerful Reading Bluecoat pack has a real opportunity to perhaps
Stay off
take
the line,
the game
off the
beyond
line, guys.
Shiplake College and
Step off. That's it.
continue the dominance in this fixture they've enjoyed since 2017. Spilled
on.
unfortunate at the back,
Knock on.
but it can't be gathered by Diver.
Yeah.
Play on calls the referee.
It's a knock on.
There was knock-on advantage following Diver's attempt to gather the spilled line out, which was tapped backwards
they had the ball.
by a Reading Blue Coat man. And this, if anything, presents a much better opportunity for Reading Blue Coat, whose scrum really have been on top in this second half. They've got plenty of options in the back line. We'll see what kind of magic that Jack Lefley and his men can come up with.
Bind!
They've got Henry Temple on the short side, Captain James Stewart at the base.
Stop!
But it'll be left for dance. Lefley. Flicked out the back once more, and they've made it all the way to Gadd, now playing on that right-hand side. And he's touched down. Thomas Davids. Little step to draw in the defenders. Flicked out the back of the hand. And Alex Gadd, who really did have a fantastic first half at scrum half, has now touched down in the corner for Reading Blue Coat. Alex Gadd, who started the game at scrum half, left the field for replacement Lucas Dance, who did really well to dig the ball out of that scrum. And Alex Gadd now playing on the right wing for Reading Blue Coat, has touched down.
Here comes.
It's a little show and go here, drew in two defenders.
Is that coming on, guys?
2-on-1 executed well by the reintroduced George Thomas, now running at fullback. And it will be Thomas David, who's been involved throughout this afternoon for Reading Blue Coats, who will look to add the extras.
It's only 60 on the conversion.
That is a really fantastic try, perhaps the best score of the day so far. Great offload by another try scorer, Thomas David, to free up Alex Gadd, who deserves a score after all his hard work this afternoon. David once more. Powerful nudge. But just wide of the left-hand post. So the score will remain 22 points to 0. This is really impressive work to free up that pass. George Thomas, where he earlier failed to execute that 2-on-1 on this near side. Makes no mistake this time. Puts Alex Gadd into the corner. Still 10 minutes left to play in this fixture. And Shiplake College really playing for pride now. They've had so many visits to Reading Blue Coats 22. They've been in the red zone a number of times. They've just been able to convert. They've not used the wide channels nearly as effectively as Reading Blue Coat today. As Price gathers from the kickoff. Driven back well. Through the forwards. They look to play tipped on.
Yeah, leave it now, leave it now! Just drive over it, that's good.
Slow ball at the breakdown. Good counter ruck by Shiplake College.
Don't play the ball on the ground, please.
Penalty advantage for an attempted hands in the ruck there by Reading Blue Coat, and not for the first time.
We'll wait for your man.
Shiplake College have got a penalty just outside the 22. There's a player down for Shiplake. They've already lost Evan Thomas to injury.
Okay, you also had a bit of a high hit, which I did sort of allow to go. It was only very gentle, it just sort of rose up.
They will restart with a penalty to Shiplake.
I just mentioned it to one.
Following that impressive counter ruck.
We got about 8 minutes left. Sorry, for which one?
Just under 10 minutes to go in this fixture.
What was that penalty for? Brain's just gone blank on it. Sorry, my brain's just gone blank. Guys, one. You just need to make sure you're not following through on guys that aren't on the ball. I called you off on the last one. Yeah, nothing off the ball. Please.
Well, Samuel Edwards will be returning to the field of play.
Yeah,
following the injured player.
Once they lift the ball off the floor, that's when.
Well, as soon as he's in the act of passing, so as soon as he's in a position where he's
really put in quite a good performance this afternoon. It's
I'm going to let you come through.
Scoreline that doesn't particularly reflect the balance of play.
So
it hasn't all been Reading Blue Coats' way.
7-8 minutes.
The difference really has been their execution once they've made it into that 22. Plenty of visits to the red zone this afternoon. None successful so far for Shiplake College. "70 minutes is how long this fixture is due to be played out for. And the injured player will be removed. So game will resume with a penalty just inside Reading Bluecoats 22.
Penalty, guys. Can't remember.
Samuel Edwards has come on to replace the injured man.
What are we doing?
We will diver to get us underway with the tap penalty. Twice already Shiplake College have been penalised for ineffective tap penalties.
Release us.
We hope that through their skillful number 10 diver we can get the game underway. O'Keefe takes contact, really powerful drive, but it's been spilled.
Bunch over.
Jack Leffley is cleared excellently well and found touch.
Number 22.
Well, once again, Shiplake College have been able to convert,
No.
unable to
I got
convert
numbers
from
there.
inside the 22. Really promising position, just spilled in that impressive forward carry. But they will have another opportunity. Midway between the 10-metre and 22.
Let's go, guys.
Shiplake College will have the
Shiplake,
line out
let's go.
following
Like,
very
we can't have this
impressive
huddle every
clearance
time.
under pressure by Jack Leffley.
Otherwise it just slows the game down too much. Move up. 4. Close the gap. 4. Close the gap. Thank you.
Roulier with the throw. And it's been disrupted
Off the knee.
by Kean Mariah.
Okay. It's a mess. Love the knock on.
But a knock-on in the gather.
Got
Once it was
several
tapped
things
down,
going
it
on
was
in
well
there.
done
All knock-ons.
for Reading
Love the
Bluecoat to tap down that line out. But once again, Shiplake College are being presented with an opportunity.
Crouch.
This impressive Reading
Bind.
Bluecoat scrum. We'll have to hold out once more.
Sit.
Morgan feeds to
Hold.
the back, but a powerful counter drive could disrupt that play.
Took the extra push.
But it's a penalty
I
for an
told you to
early
hold.
engagement.
Get out of there. Get out of there.
So many opportunities for Shiplake College today. They've been, Reading Bluecoat haven't been particularly disciplined. And it's a quick tap by Diver. But Rushton has affected the turnover.
One's hanging
Once
onto the
again.
ball. Rolling over. Hanging on and then rolling over.
I believe it's Jack Rushton in there who had his hands on the ball attempting to lift.
Now we can play on without you tying the boots.
And the really dynamic front row forward has once again disrupted any opportunity Shiplake College might have had for a counter. Very impressive clearance kick by Thomas David. And all of a sudden, following a prolonged stay
Shiplake
in
will
the
stick you on the
Reading
line.
Bluecoat 22, they had penalties, they had scrums, they had line-outs to work with. And all of a sudden, off the powerful boot of Thomas David, Shiplake College find themselves in their own 22 defending another Reading Bluecoat line-out. It's thrown quickly, but not straight, so it's an advantage for Shiplake College. Dummy sailed by
Yeah, you're not on the ball.
Shiplake College must look to use this period of possession. Diver attempts to clear, but the ball goes loose. Gathered up by Stewart.
Tackle away!
Shiplake College with possession inside the 22. It's picked at the base. Recycling possession.
And user.
Morgan finds willing runners. Still attempting to run with the ball inside their own red zone, Shiplake College. Big tackle by the captain, Stewart.
Stay.
Still Shiplake
No, you
look
missed
to
it,
play from
3. You
inside
missed it.
the 22. They still have possession.
That's
Morgan
good counter. That's good counter. Counter's
to
good.
scoop out the messy ball, but a good counter drive by Reading Bluecoat
No
can lead to
hands.
a turnover here.
5.
And it is a penalty
Sealing the
Reading
ball off.
Bluecoat's way.
5
Off
to
feet and
ground.
cool. Tapped quickly by Dance. Dance finds their number 12, Thomas David, who throws a dummy
Yeah, but you killed the ball.
and
You killed the
touches
ball.
it down under the post.
Yeah, you killed the ball. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You killed the ball.
Well,
I know what you're
Shiplake College
saying,
had
but
the
you killed the ball,
opportunity
so it
to
doesn't
clear
matter.
their lines, but Thomas David never looked like giving the ball out wide despite the overlap.
Where's your team?
The dummy was sold and bought by Shiplake College. See here, it's messy ball at the
Same
base,
result.
led to a penalty. Quick thinking from Dance, 2 men outside. But Thomas David only has eyes for the white line in front of him.
22-0.
And the try has been scored.
Yeah, when you're ready.
Well,
Tackle!
Shiplake College will get the game underway once
Back
more.
feet, stay!
They look to play quick. There's an overlap on this near side.
Come here.
Penalty for a late
Come here.
shot.
I've already had a word with your number one about
Well,
it.
it's Harry Inch who's been
Not even later.
penalised.
Get back, don't do it again.
Penalty for Reading Bluecoat. They could have been away down this near-hand side. Just to confirm for you there that Thomas David could not convert his own score, but he can launch that penalty right over the head of Alex Langdon into the 22. That's been one of the key
That's your mark.
facets of Reading Bluecoat's game. The reason why they've
That's yours, guys. One.
been so disruptive from the
Step from
penalties
there.
has been Thomas David's
That's them. Step up.
rocket of a right foot, which has once again launched Reading Bluecoat into a dangerous attacking position. Stewart gathers well
You're all offside.
and breaks straight away from that dysfunctioning maul. Reading
He's
Bluecoat
okay, he's
keen
fine.
to get the game underway. Dance to Leffley. Good tackle by Inch for Shiplake College.
Tackle.
The ball is down and the ruck is formed. Shiplake College look to effect a turnover.
We've got everybody heading towards the deck. Okay, attacking ball. Scrum. Just a scrum.
But the ball was
Attacking
trapped in
ball.
that
We
ruck.
have 3 people all off
It was
their
Reading
feet.
Bluecoat in possession.
Both sides.
So it'll be Reading Bluecoat with the scrum. Centre field on the 22. Another fine opportunity for Reading Bluecoat to finish this game with a flourish. Already 27 points to the good.
Time. We've got a minute left.
It's been a long time since there's been a shutout in this fixture. 9-5 the score last season. A really tight contest.
Crouch.
We haven't seen that today. More reminiscent of their
Sorry.
2020 encounter
Up.
where
What's happening?
Reading Bluecoat racked up
Okay.
36 points against Shiplake.
Sorry, guys. Sub. What are we doing?
Referee is keen for Reading Bluecoat to make a substitution, it seems.
Yeah, no, I want a sub on if we're going to have a sub, if we need it for a
Actually,
scrum.
it's Shiplake College. It's
That looks like we're getting
number
a
8 and
sitting number
captain
8 on.
Brody Burnett, who'd left the field of play. He's now being
Guys,
brought
guys.
back on. It was Will Diver who's had to leave us. Shiplake College's fly half
Mark's still the same.
has left the
There's my
field of
mark.
play following an
That's
injury.
my mark. Just give yourself a gap.
Be surprised if Brody Burnett
Sort
was
your
to
gaps
play
out,
at 10.
guys. So you're comfortable. Yep.
Perhaps there's
Second
nothing
rows.
this dynamic back row player can't do. More likely he was receiving instruction from
Crouch.
head coach
Bind.
Armstrong.
Sit.
Starts
Hold.
with the feed. The ball back in the hands of Stewart. Penalty given.
Exactly the
Dance
same I
looks
did
to
to
get the
them.
game underway.
2 drives.
Tapped. Taken to the right. Dance breaks the first tackle.
Never
Not
tackled.
held by the second. Great run by the substitute Lucas Dance.
Maul.
Maul is called
Don't
by
go
the
in there
referee,
now.
but the ball is presented. Leffley at first receiver. Stewart. Tapped back by
Backwards.
Temple. Backwards the call, so still Reading Bluecoat possession.
Never on it. Never on it. Stay out. Stay out.
Through the forwards. Reading Bluecoat drive inside. Great dynamic running from Macmillan. Slow ball once more.
Stay.
Leffley swings it wide once more. Again, it's David taking contact. Tries to fling the ball away, but Gadd
Get
is
off
brought down. Still Reading Bluecoat possession.
Can't stop him picking the ball up.
And not releasing the call by the referee.
Time's up.
Good defence from Shiplake College on that far side. And now they
Penalty.
have the opportunity
time
to
is up.
clear.
So you can kick for touch if you want.
Time is up.
And then you have a line out.
On our watch, this will be the final play following this line out.
Time up. Sorry?
So
if you want
this
to
the
win
final
ball,
opportunity
kick
for Shiplake College to come away with something from this game, something which they rightfully deserve, given their ability to carve out field possession.
This is a nice spot.
Bluecoats 22. Not to take away from the impressive defensive effort from Bluecoat this afternoon.
5 in. Sort your numbers out then, guys. Get the rest back. Get the rest back.
Line out ball.
Tackle! Let him go to
pressure
ground.
from Reading
Let him
Bluecoats.
go to ground.
But it will be
Thank you.
Shiplake College
Back pitch,
possession.
stay. Yeah, that's good.
Picked at the base and driven back excellently well. Shiplake College
Stay there.
still retain possession inside their 10-metre. Great line by Harry Inch.
You've won it. You've won it.
But it's been spilled at the base and away comes Rushton.
Stay on your feet, 5.
Reading
Good.
Bluecoats still keen
Well
to
done.
play in this final
Good on.
period of play. Dance is pushed back from behind the ruck, but excellent footwork from
That's
Lucas
fine.
Dance.
Play on. No, he's fine.
He looked to go herring away, but he was held back. Still Shiplake College will play. Stewart makes the tackle. And it's a turnover.
Isolated.
So we will keep playing. Reading Bluecoat, you imagine, will be keen to get the game underway once more.
Come
Once
up,
again,
guys.
it's Jack Rushton at the base. And what an
the
exciting
line
end to
out.
this fixture we have. Shiplake College with that line out, driven
What,
back to
5
some great
minutes?
defensive work and then a turnover.
Line out. What's your mark?
Reading Bluecoat aren't finished just yet. 2.5 minutes into overtime here at Reading
Remember, no
Rugby
blockers.
Football Club.
When you jump, no, let him land for your head. On the line, guys. Here. Here's the
Reading
mark
Bluecoat
for you guys. Step out.
put the cherry on top of what's been a
Okay.
very successful day for their first outing of the season. McMillan claimed in the air, and the ball is at the back.
Stay out.
And Reading
Stay out.
Bluecoat will go rumbling on. And that is the score
So short of the
for
line.
Joe Smart. Perfectly executed maul. And Reading Bluecoat will end the game just as they began it,
Full time.
with a driving maul that led to a score.
He was short of the line.
Well, the referees call time on this fixture. 32-0 the final score. And this is textbook from Reading Bluecoat. Clean at the back for Joe Smart to work with. They found a path right through the Shiplake College line.
Oh.
Yeah, a little
Thanks
bit
a
of
lot.
hands between
Yeah.
Joe
So what
Rushton
happened
and
was,
opposite man. All in good fun.
because, sorry, let me go to
Which is
the-
exactly
what
what
was
this
the
fixture's
situation
been for any fan of Reading Bluecoat who have covered the sideline this afternoon here at Reading Rugby Football Club. Final score 32-0. Shiplake College shut out in their second outing of the season. A really big win for Reading Bluecoat in what was last year a tightly contested fixture. The perfect start for their season for Toby Sewell and his men. We'll take you through all the tries that we've... Well, we hope you enjoyed our live stream this afternoon here at Reading Rugby Football Club. We'll have a look at some of the highlights so far. This, perhaps the pick of the bunch. That dummy, fantastic work. Lucas Dance really made an impact when he came off at number 9. Already played this morning for the second team. Reading Bluecoat putting two sides out today. This really shows Thomas David's impact, that fantastic offload, putting Alex Gadd, who was brought back on at right wing, into the corner. It's fair to say that Thomas David really had his hand to play in this game. This back in the first half. Thomas David once again Had numbers outside him, chose not to use them, and if you do that, you have to finish. But it is great work by the inside centre to break through 3 players and score in the corner. Well, what a fascinating fixture we've had for you here in the beautiful Berkshire countryside. Reading Bluecoat victorious against Shiplake College, 34-0 the final score following that penalty try given from the line out. And that will bring an end to NextGenXV's coverage of this fixture. Plenty more schoolboy rugby coming up all the time this season, so do keep up to date on NextGen15's Instagram with every schoolboy rugby fixture under the sun being live streamed. There's plenty more action coming up in the coming days and weeks. But here in Reading, at Reading Rugby Football Club, it's Reading Bluecoat who walk away victorious 34 points to 0 against their local rivals, Shiplake College. Thank you very much for joining me. I've been Wilfred Kemsley. Have a lovely day.
Yeah.